So in this video, we're going to talk about dividend stocks and how to create a passive income and how to invest in dividend stocks to where you'll have an early retirement. And a lot of people live on dividend stocks. We're going to talk about what a dividend stocks is, how to get started and get you guys in the right direction, right? But before we give you the game on dividends and how to get a passive income, we're going to talk about the market, the overall market right now, what's going on with Trump, and everybody's pulling their money out of crypto and the stock market due to all this chaos going on. So we have Logan here, and we about to go talk some game with her. You know what I mean? So welcome to the platform, Logan. How you
Hi,
doing?
thank you. I'm great. My name is Logan. You just call me Lolo. I have an Instagram page and an online course called Investing with Lolo, where I just pretty much advise on how to what you guys should be doing, what everything's going on, just everything that's going on with the stock market and news with Donald Trump and where we should be putting our money. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like to do stocks and investing, and I want to help people out.
Right. And this is for young and old. You know what I mean? Like everybody could jump
It don't
in.
matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. This is beginner friendly, and we all trying to make money at the end of the day. We all trying to have a passive income and give up our 9 to 5 so we could just live off the investments,
And it's
right?
and
So
it's money out there for everybody. So let's all eat.
let's all eat. And that's what I realized. There's so much out there for it's almost like we just don't know how to go get it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the money's already printed. We just gotta go out there and get it.
just got to go get it. And we looking in the wrong direction. Our community, we want to rap still. I'm trying to tell everybody from my hometown, bro, rapping is done. It's over.
We put the career up. AI gonna take over that too.
Come on, I can make a better song than you in 30 seconds with AI. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we want to get to the government shutdown and what's going on. What's going on?
So with the government, a lot of people are scared because the US stock market is doing terrible right now. But that's the thing. Like Warren Buffett said, you always want to buy the drop. And that's the thing. Everybody's pulling their money out. So all these stocks are cheap right now. So you can stack up on these stocks and you can buy them and you can hold them. And that's the thing with the stock market. You got time. What are you pulling out your money for? Like you just pulling out your money for what? Like the point of the stock market is for long-term investing. So
Yeah,
I don't understand why people take their money out because they're scared of the government and stuff. But that's okay. Let everybody take their money out and you buy everything cheap. So when it goes up, your money will go up drastically. So
right.
I feel like everybody should be buying right now and just holding on because it's a marathon. It's not a race. Just hold your stocks. Like be patient. It's long-term investing.
Yeah. There's a dip in everything. There's always a pullback.
Literally, always buy the dip. Always. Because when the stock market goes up, it goes up. It's going to swing.
Yeah.
It's going to swing.
Because America's going up. There's no indications of our economy and the corporations of America going down, like for real.
Right.
Everything's, you know what I mean? So what stock should people go buy right now? If they like, what would be your recommendation?
So for just regular like US stocks, I would buy Palantir, the ticker symbol PLTR. This one swings a lot, but it's always hitting a constant like a new high. It's even performing well while while the US stock market is just performing bad and the US government shut down. But this one is a very active stock, especially during Trump's presidency. This stock is very involved in his administration.
Okay, so Palantir is always swinging up. I have seen
Yes.
that. They're hitting all-time highs like crazy. So
Yes.
so Palantir is one stock we should be buying right now during this chaos right now, during the dip.
Yes. And of course Nvidia.
Right. The AI companies.
Yes.
So
And that's the thing, we're only in the beginning of the AI race. So it's just like if you get onto these now while they're so cheap, you can make a lot of money. Because
right.
AI is taking over everything. It's gonna take over jobs. They're gonna be building everything. AI is gonna be everywhere.
So in Nvidia we should be investing in.
Yes.
Palantir and Nvidia.
Yes.
So
Those are my top two.
so what's going on with the US dollar and how the government's buying Bitcoin and what's going on with that?
So a lot of people are switching from just the regular US stock market and switching to crypto and Bitcoin because if you didn't know, the US dollar has lost 11% in value just in this one year. The euro is higher than the American dollar. And a lot of people are starting to switch to Bitcoin and crypto because it has more value. It's like gold. So what the US government does, the US government is deep into debt. So they buy Bitcoin off to buy their debt off. And they also have an American Bitcoin that it's very small, it's very cheap, but it won't survive without Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only one that can stand by itself. It has
Right.
about 21 million coins, but all these other cryptos, they need Bitcoin to survive. XRP, the American crypto that's coming out soon, all that stuff, they need Bitcoin. So right now, everybody needs to be shifting their money to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to be the future as well. Bitcoin is going to start taking over for daily payments in America as well. You can invest in gold, but can you really go up somewhere and say, I want to pay for this in gold? Can you bring a bunch of gold? No, you really cannot. And that's the thing. Gold only performs well while the economy is down. So if you check the history, if you check what's happened in the past years, it's a great time right now to invest in gold because the economy and the US stock market and the US government isn't performing well. But I really do suggest outside of American stocks and just the US stock market, I invest into Bitcoin because that's what the whole Trump administration is doing. They're buying Bitcoin to buy their debt off.
Okay. Do you think that they'll be able to pay off the whole American debt with Bitcoin?
No, because
No.
there's only so many coins with Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin is so valuable. There's only so much.
Right.
You can print however dollars you want.
Yeah. And what is the debt? If I'm not mistaken, it's like something trillion.
Yeah, it's up there in the trillions.
Yeah, it's like 20 trillion or something, 17 trillion.
Yeah.
People think that it's too late to get into Bitcoin too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so
No.
many. We all hear when people make hella money on Bitcoin. It's always like a wave every 6 months or something like that. People think that it's too late. So where should they start? Like how can somebody start?
I recommend starting doing Bitcoin on Coinbase, not like a regular like stock account like Fidelity or like Charles Schwab or like Robinhood. I suggest you creating a whole other crypto account just for your money strictly to go into Bitcoin. And I don't recommend the smaller crypto accounts because Bitcoin is the king of them all. Bitcoin controls how the other ones perform. And Bitcoin swings as well, but Bitcoin is like liquid. So I always recommend Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin appreciates, so the more you borrow from it, the more it can grow. Like you can take money out of it and you don't have to pay it back with Bitcoin. So you want to leverage your Bitcoin asset and borrow against it.
Mm, I see what you're saying. People do that with stocks too, right?
That's what rich people do all the time.
Now, do you have anything else for the Built For It audience that they should know about crypto and why they should jump in? You know what I mean? Before just going in blind and making mistakes. You know what
So
I mean?
the thing with Bitcoin and crypto, you can put a lot of money into Bitcoin and then you can sell. Let's say like you're in America and you're investing money and you want to sell your Bitcoin. You can sell Bitcoin in the currency you want to move into. And then boom, you could be done with crypto. And a lot of people don't realize Bitcoin appreciates so much that you can take a 10% loan from your asset and you never have to borrow it. I mean, you never have to pay it back. And that's what a lot of what the rich people do. They don't go and sell a full-time stock. Like you can borrow
Mm,
against, you just want your money constantly flowing. It's so much better to like learn how to grow your money to learn how to make money.
yeah,
So I feel
yeah,
like that's what a lot of people should know about Bitcoin.
y-
Bitcoin
yeah.
specifically.
So you can borrow against it and you don't have to pay it back because it's going up regardless anyway. So that profit is gonna pay it off what you borrowed anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, the money that grows,
Right. So
the
you're
return
never
on it.
actually taking the money out. You know what I mean? And
No. And that's what the wealthy people, rich people are doing.
right. They live that way. You got a new business
Yes.
idea or you gotta need an investment, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just go borrow against the money I already have, but I'm not taking out my, you know what I mean? That still has to compound,
Right.
right?
Exactly. You just keep holding on to your stocks.
Yeah, like people are getting so scared right now and they make money off of the fear. I realized
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
whole,
saying.
you know what I mean? They just try to stay, they do something to scatter everybody. Everybody's running around scattered. And then when people get scared, they be like, oh, I need my money. I need to make sure I got, cause it might go down. It might go, you know what I mean? Everything might crash. So they start
Right.
selling all their assets for the low and at a low price. Now here comes the rich person looking at you like, all right, I'm buying it at a low price. And then now the market goes right back up because it's just a wave, man. Like it's a trend. It's like,
Literally.
it's a wave. And once
So when
you,
people get scared, I just tell people to just buy, buy, buy. Like everybody should be buying right now because majority of people are selling because they're scared. They don't want to lose money.
right. Now, how do you feel about Apple stock? I've been hearing that the fact that they haven't implemented AI into their whole system, like Microsoft and Google and all these other guys, that it might be time to sell their stock because they basically behind on the curve because they're the only ones that don't have AI integrated into the iPhone like that. They might got a little Chat GPT feature or something, but it ain't like Microsoft and Google. You know what I mean? So I was hearing from some guys named Earn Your Leisure who talk stocks. So they was like, man, it might be time to sell. What do you think?
So with Apple, I'm gonna plan on selling half of it, but I'm not gonna sell the whole entire stock because once again, Apple is a great stock. Apple has proved itself and Apple has great earnings and Apple is also a dividend stock. So I'm not gonna just sell the whole entire thing because Apple still has great earnings every single year. Apple is still competing. Apple is still selling a brand new phone. People are still going buying brand new phones. People forget that it's holiday season. Everybody's buying these new phones. So when Apple's making money, we're making money as well. So it's not really about the AI thing. People are still purchasing Apple. So I'm not going to sell the whole entire thing, but I am going to put more money into more stocks that are very involved with AI than I am with Apple.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart. Can't pull all the way out, but don't bet all the
Yeah,
way in.
you just back off a little bit.
And Apple, they do dividend stocks, right? They pay dividends.
Yes, Apple is a dividend paying stock.
Okay, so that's gonna bring us to our next segment, the part y'all been all waiting on, how to get a passive income in dividend stocks, right? How do you do it? Index
Yes.
funds, ETFs. We're gonna ask you, Lolo, if I
Okay.
what is a dividend stock? Let's start there.
A dividend stock is a stock that you can buy, and it's not like you're selling it, but it could be quarterly, it could be monthly, it could be halfway through the year, yearly. The stock is going to pay you back what they made off their earnings. So let's say a great stock, a great dividend stock, I recommend a Schwab because it's very cheap, but the dividend yield rate is very high. So let's say it comes out, I want to say Schwab is quarterly. So every 3 months of the year, you're going to get a percentage back. And then you could use that money to either go straight to you or use that money to directly invest into more stocks because it's going to be paying you because you're investing to them. So it's just you're going to be making money back. You don't have to sell the stock. You don't have to put more money in, but the longer you keep holding it and the longer you keep investing it, you're going to get money back. So when it grows, you're going to get more of a dividend rate. So I always recommend Squawk because it's under $50 and it's a great dividend. People will live off that. So it's just like you put your money in there, boom, now it's just paying you back every single month. It could be quarterly. It's passive income. It's building ways to just make money. You're going to make money off of putting into money. And that's the thing. You want your money constantly recycling in the cycle. So it's just like, I don't even have to put more money in. My money is just constantly growing back in off of dividends. So the thing that I think is smart with dividend, let's say, okay, you don't want to have to keep putting money in quarter like all the time. You don't have to keep using your money that you worked hard for, but you can put the money in off your dividends so that when they
Yeah.
pay you, you put that money right back into the stock market. So you see how your money's constant recycling. You want to buy something, okay, you take some money out, you sell a stock and you buy something. So that's a smart thing. Like for people like my age and stuff, I know I want to buy a lot of stocks right now. So like when I get older, let's say I want to buy a house and stuff, I really don't have to take money out of my account. I could take money out of my stock, like my stocks, and then boom, buy something like that, or like a high yield saving account. And that's the thing, high yield saving account, they have a yield rate too. So it's like your money is compounding, and I think people don't understand the level of compound interest. After $10,000, your money goes crazy. So the more money you put in now, it's just your money's gonna start growing, growing, growing. That's what dividends. It just start coming in quick like that. You could just recycle your money again, over and over and over again.
So where do you think somebody should start? Like how much money? If I got like $500 saved up, like just to you know what I mean? The average hood person that wants to get into, you know what I mean,
I would
investing.
say $100 a month is that, and that's the thing with Schwab, it's like at least it's under $50, so you can buy a full two shares of that. And look, now you own a lot of Schwab, so when they make money, you're making money.
Right. And you should just be putting in $100 a month for every month for like damn near ever or until
Yes,
you
and I always
retire.
recommend people to start at eight. Yes, I always recommend people start at 18 because what are you doing with all this money in your account? What do you need that for?
Yeah. They don't understand
You just want
inflation.
Yeah. And like it's worse to keep your money just sitting in the account because it's gonna lose value. But when you have your money working for you and just constantly growing, 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 you're gonna look back and you're really gonna wish that you did this.
Yeah.
So I always recommend investing for anybody, and you don't have to, like, know anything great, like, about stocks. It's not hard, it's not difficult, you just have to know where you make your money.
Yeah. It's not that difficult, y'all. You just gotta it's really based off of the corporations. If the business is doing good, the stock is doing good. So you just be
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
just watch what you put your money into. Like, you watch what you put your money into, and you follow the stocks that you know are gonna do well. You follow the top, that's what I'm saying. Anybody who invests into the S&P 500, they're gonna make money.
Right.
Anybody.
Right. And that's based off of all time growth. Like you could look at the chart. We'll pull up the chart of all time growth of Schwab. Now, is that the S&P
Yes.
500 or is that something
Schwab, no,
different?
it's a tiny little company, but it's a great dividend stock, but Apple is a dividend stock as well.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about the ETFs and the ones that are like where you're buying a bunch of stocks, like 100 stocks in one?
So I like ETFs because ETFs allow you to invest in a basket of stocks. So it's like a like particular sector of the economy, and ETFs they're like popular, like who I would say like ETFs. I feel like they're for more like advanced people because it's an active role in managing your investments because it's not just one stock. It's a bunch of
Yeah.
stocks and it's one.
Yeah.
But for, like, anybody investing, I think you should make your portfolio diverse. I think you should have ETFs, singular stocks, index funds, dividend stocks, all types of stuff. Like, you wanna make it diverse, but you
Yeah.
wanna use the buy and hold strategy on all of those. But I think ETFs are more for Roth IRAs.
Yeah. Now explain that Roth IRAs. Like, what do you mean? They're more for
So a
Roth
Roth
IRA.
IRA it's an individual retirement account. But with Roth IRAs, you can't pull that money out.
Okay.
So with a ETF, you can buy like an ETF that's very involved with like tech. And that's the thing. I think right now in 65 years, when I can pull the money out when I'm 65 and a half, I think AI will be boom. So I'm gonna put my money into more tech ETFs that's constantly just involved with a bunch of ETF stocks in one. So
Right.
that's what
Okay.
I would do.
In the Roth IRA, they're pretty much going to tax you anyway if you try to pull out the money. So it's meant for
Yes.
retirement. It's meant for you to take it out,
It's meant for
or
your future. Yeah.
yeah, for your future, or you can use it for a big purchase. These are the only ways that you cannot have to pay taxes on your money in a Roth IRA is if you use it for a huge purchase like a house or you wait till your retirement, right? Now, I made a video on my other YouTube channel where it was basically saying if you pay $3,000 a month into this one index fund for 10 years, you'll have 900K within the system, right? Saved up. And then you'll be
Mhm.
able to live off of the dividends, which will be, you'll be able to take 4% out of that 900K every month, which will be 3,000. So it's a video I made where you turn in 3,000 a month that you paid for 10 years turns into now passive income, 3,000 a month paid to you for retirement. So it's a good way of early retirement. Like if everybody don't understand why we're talking about this index funds, black people, white people, yellow, purple, everybody, like if you in America, you need to know how this works. You know what I mean? Like you pay
Right.
you pay money, you invest into these big funds, these big corporations, and you wait 10 years. Like you keep paying it, you keep putting your money because you're saving your money. It's a good way to save your money rather than just going to Bank of America and sitting your money over there. And the inflation is going up 4%. Prices are going up. So you got to understand
Everything's going up.
everything's going up. So it's like, it makes no sense to have money sitting in one spot at all. You could even sit your money in Moomoo or it's another one called I don't know if it's Webull or these other little what Fidelity or something. You could just have your money.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And even if you don't want to do stocks, if you're scared to put your money in there, just get a high yield saving account because you never know what could happen. And your high yield saving account, that's another thing with compound interest too. That has a high yields rate. So your money's not just sitting in the account. It's gonna grow off of just sitting in there.
Exactly,
So
and
even
that's
if
my
you wanted
point.
to do investing, you can do that.
You got a lump, you know what I mean? You got some paper. You already know you're gonna blow it. You already know. So I would research index funds, Roth IRAs, and I would start all of these things, diversify my profile. If I was 18 years old, this is what I would do.
Yes.
I would pick damn near like 5 different sectors. I'm gonna have my money in Bitcoin. I'm gonna have some money over here. I'm gonna have some money right here, right here. And if something does fall off a little bit, at least you didn't have all your money in that one spot. You got it diversified. You
Right.
got a whole portfolio. 20% of your money is in different spots. So even though this dropped maybe 10%, this one over here might have went up 30, which picked up that 10, and you still rise anyway. So that's the point of diversifying your
Right.
profile. You know what I mean? So we just wanted to tap in, and with the Built For It family, we're gonna start doing these more often, and because we got to know what's going on, man. This is our own news of, you know what I mean? Like, Lolo, we appreciate
We
you.
gotta help each other out.
We gotta help each other out, man, and we gotta put people like you who actually understand it, and that's willing to actually go out of your way and explain it to people that don't understand because you care. So we gotta
Right.
platform people like Lolo, young people that understand, and she's gonna lead people. She's gonna lead the way. You know what I mean? Like, even my daughter might start taking your advice. Like, it's a lot of young people that need the advice. They need to know what's going on. You know. So
Right.
you also have a course, right? Where
Yes, I
people
have an
can.
online course about stocks and investing. So if you guys want to get more into it, where I break down not just talking about crypto, but US stocks trading, Bitcoin, all types of everything finance, please enroll in my online course. And it's called Investing with Lolo. And I also have an Instagram page for it and a TikTok page. So yeah,
Okay.
make sure you guys check it out.